Earth is about 4,570 billion years old. Over these years, the human race has discovered the vast amount of resources Earth has to offer.
Among these are coal, oil, and trees. The abuse of these resources have resulted in greenhouse gas emission.
These gases gradually increase the overall temperature of Earth's atmosphere. Global warming.
There are countless issues pollution has brought to light. Specific instances are prevalent.
Pollution has long lurked in the shadows of society. 1952, pollution in London created a fatal smog which resulted in the massive death toll of 12,000 individuals. This was all due to the burning of coal.
Pollution is not limited to one area. For example, Chinese byproduct slightly affects temperatures in the U.S. This byproduct also contains large amounts of mercury, which has reached the West Coast, killing sea life in the process.
On a worldly scale, pollution has been the main effect of transportation. Cars in particular produce copious amounts of carbon dioxide. In Pakistan alone, 25% more CO2 is emitted from vehicles than those in the U.S.
Another instance of transportation pollution is that of the Los Angeles International Airport. LAX alone emits over 19,000 tons of carbon dioxide every month.
In concurrence with carbon dioxide, each year oil leaks from cars to the ocean, more so than that released by the Exxon Valdez oil crisis.
According to Science Daily, it will take the Earth 10 million years to heal itself. Only if we make improvements now will this healing be possible.
One such improvement is that of solar energy. Many households currently use skylights rather than light bulbs. This helps, but sunlight can be used for far more. The amount of energy from the sun is more than 2,500 times greater than the daily gross revenue of all American citizens. In horrendous rebuttal, electricity production generates 33% of all greenhouse gases. 70% of this production is through coal and oil, natural resources that should have been saved and invested in a secondary beneficial energy source.
Greenhouse gases are also effects of transportation, producing more than 28% of these gases released. Over 90% of the fuel used by this transportation is petroleum-based. Alternatively, higher cars minimize emissions and get better gas mileage, cutting down overall gas consumption and the emission of dangerous substances.
Another obvious improvement would be recycling. This simple act would cut back on deforestation as well as land-based pollution. This is due to the fact that nearly 80% of what is thrown away can be recycled.
Although these improvements are not inexpensive, they're ultimately the best option. Imagine the difference should humanity use solar panels for energy, drove hybrid cars, and recycled household trash. It only takes one person to make a difference.
The earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. Chief, Seattle.